Oh, y'all ready? Oh, okay, bet. Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Young Nostra from Brooklyn, New York, and we out here in Dallas, Texas with Area 51 Radio. And we about to get into some funny money. They got some questions for me. I'm gonna answer some questions, and we gonna see if it's funny or not, because sometimes it be funny, sometimes it be real life. But real life is kind of funny. First question, right? I think they only gave me these questions because I'm from New York. I'm not gonna hold you. You ever bun the shorty the Aki way? I've definitely seasoned some grills before. I've definitely chopped some cheese. I've filleted the fish. I've done it the Aki way. But also, if you're from New York, you know Aki is also strong. So I was real Aki in that. You feel me? But yeah, I'll just say yeah. I'll answer that question with a yes. I bet. Be honest. Did you ever use? Be honest. Did you ever use baby oil before the Diddy allegations? Have you since? Facts. I have. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a freaky frog. I does things. Sometimes you need a little lubrication. Sometimes girls need a little lubrication. But I'm not gonna hold you if you're doing it the right way. You don't need no baby oil. Like she Gucci. But sometimes if you wanna, because I be giving body massages and stuff. So it's like you crack out the baby oil. But 9 out of 10 times we don't have baby oil because I deal with black girls. So they got like coconut oil or like shea butter. So I rub them down in the shea butter. They're deep in there, you know? But I've used baby oil before. I haven't used it since Diddy. I got castor oil in the house. I don't think I need the baby oil. I bet. It's 1989. Miami Freaknik. Fire. How many gats have you already spotted in the first 20 minutes? 130. 130 gat dams in the building already. But it's 1989. Like I wasn't alive in 1989. I'm gonna put myself in the shoes of a man from 1989. I'm Eddie Murphy, and I'm at a Freaknik. Yeah, about 130 gats. I'm not gonna hold you. In the first 5 minutes, 20 minutes, you doubling that, you quadrupling that. You know how many girls been out there? Like, bro, this is 1989. Like, this when cocaine is around. Everybody getting high, probably still tripping off of LSD. Everybody having a good time in 1989. That's right before the 90s came and shit got grimy. I bet. We're gonna get on to the next question. How much loud do you think is actually? It's funny. How much loud do you think is actually rolled at Rolling Loud? How much loud would you roll? Do you think it's some quiet being rolled too? And how is that allowed? I mean, I would assume there's a lot of loud at Rolling Loud just because of the premise of the festival. And I know a lot of rappers. I like to smoke rapper weed and exotic stuff. And that should be kind of loud sometimes. Sometimes it's a measurement, like on a decibel scale. Let's give it like let's say I'm in my Pro Tools, right? I'm gonna give it like a 12 plus decibel scale. Like that's the highest. Like if I had to collect all the blunts together, like how much loud? Damn, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, maybe like 1 million pounds of loud of rolling loud. I don't know. That's a lot of loud. But how much loud would I roll? Me and my people will probably go to Rolling Loud with at least a quarter pound. Like, you don't need a whole P. Like, you wild when you're trying to sell something. But at least a quarter pound, a nice little QP. Because we breaking that down. Like, or maybe, I'm being frivolous. Like, I'm doing too much. Maybe like a little zip or two. Go out to Rolling Loud if you plan on going to all the festival shows. I like to smoke. I like to be hot. So I like to smoke before I smoke. You ever smoke before you smoke? Like you roll up and get high. You roll up for the spliff too. Roll up like, yo, bro, I'm about to smoke before I smoke. Because the first spliff is the pre-spliff. Then you got the real spliff. And that's the one that really hit. And then you get high. So I would probably roll in more like a zip or two. I definitely do think there'd be some quiet. But I think that's about people's preferences. Like, for example, right? I'm from Brooklyn. There's a lot of rosters. And I know some rosters that still smoke green weed. Like, they don't want their loud to be so loud. Sometimes they want it to be like in-room voice. Like, use your indoor voice. Those are those kind of guys. They kind of chill. So I definitely think there's some quiet in the building. Well, I mean, it's outside. So there's some quiet on the field. Go out on the field. Get some out there. Not me though. My loud be breaking decibels. And I don't know how that's allowed, honestly, bro. I think there should be, I personally think, right? Because you can't be in an event called Rolling Loud if you're not rolling loud. If you're rolling quiet, stay home. So I think, right, there should be like parameters, like security checks, like gates to go through, kind of like the TSA. You know, treat it like the TSA. They pre-check your weed. They put it through maybe like a scanner to scan how much THC is in the weed. They measure the leaf to see what the bud and the flower is looking like. And if it just don't meet those requirements, you gotta go home. You can't be a rolling loud, not rolling loud. It's kind of redundant. You feel me? We don't do redundancies over here. We about progression. All right, next question. Next question is, how much money would you cut your hair for? Oh, y'all personalize this for me. That's deep, gang. I'm like Samson, so. All right, let me continue the question. How much money would you cut your hair for? Record label in the front of you saying they'll sign you a lifetime deal, 85-15 split your way, but the hair gotta go. What that signing bonus gotta look like. All right, so first of all, I got some questions with this question, right? So I guess I would ask the label, right? Like, it's a lifetime deal, right? So like for lifetime, I'm getting money. But do I have to keep the dreads off for lifetime? Because if I don't have to keep the locks off for lifetime, then I'll probably just grow them back. Or I'll do what a couple of my homies did in New York. I'm not saying no names. I'll snip them. I'll snip them as they is right now from the top, not even from the bottom, from the top. Snip, 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 snip. I'm not going to use a razor or nothing. I'm going to snip them, right? Put them in a bag. Don't tell the label. Get that bread. Get that lifetime deal, that 85-15 split. They're going to be tight because, like, if in the contract, if there's no extra stipulations and shit, I'm going to just go to my girl, Chrissy, big boss Chrissy, my manager, and I'm going to tell her to retach my shits. And then we going to be back in business, baby, with an 85-15 split. You can't complain. So how much money would that look like? I would finesse them. 10 mil. I need 10 mil right now. Give me 10 mil right now. I'm Samson. You want me to cut this off, bro? This is my image. How you think I get girls? My personality? No. My hair. This is all I got. Like, my hair is all I have. Like, this is all I got. So we can snip it. And, you know, I just make sure on the fine print, it don't say I got to keep my hair off for a lifetime. Because if I got to keep it off for a lifetime, then I'm good, bro. Like, I'll just find money some other way. I'll probably do an OnlyFans or something. All right, so boom. I think this is the last question, right? Shorty a 10 out of 10. Checks every box of what a wife could be. Even excels at things you never would have expected in terms of being a great woman to you. I can't do this. Oh my God, she's not perfect then. Right? She a 10 out of 10, right? So we create a scenario, right? Here's a question. Shorty a 10 out of 10, checks every box of what a wife could be, even excels at things you never would have expected in terms of being a great woman to you. But her breath always stank like giraffe coochie mixed with alligator toe jam, and both her big toes hit a permanent crib walk stuck leaning sideways forever. Oh my God, you still putting that ring on it? Probably. No, I mean, because it's like her breath can't stink forever. You feel me? So, because that's not a thing. Like, I mean, honestly, there's halitosis. Maybe you could have gingivitis, but that could be fixed. Girl, baby girl, like, we can fix your breath. Don't worry about that. You don't got to worry about that. We take you to the specialist, the best orthodontist in the whole of the world, and you get yourself good breath again. Because that could happen. But that's a wild. I probably wouldn't even talk to her if her breath smelled like giraffe, coochie, and alligator toe jam. See, the toe things I don't mind because you wear shoes. You feel me? Unless she gotta wear unless her shit is like really like, then she gotta get special shoes. Cause I don't discriminate. Like, I used to mess with a shorty with an arm like this. Her shit was weak. It was a strong hand. Chill. She was a good woman, a really good woman. She had an amazing body. She was smart, but she just had that little hand. So she always kept trying to poke the pie. Nah, I'm just fucking around. But yeah, so I don't mind, you know, I remember my best friend. Shout out my best friend Nyambi. I hope you're watching this when it's dropped. She had a paraplegic friend. Her legs ain't work. It's sad how it happened, right? She got hit by accident. She got shot by accident in the spine. Legs ain't work no more. So she was probably like 50 pounds easy. Like, I would have had a great time with that. I tried to, but I didn't. I guess I never pushed hard enough. If I would have pushed hard enough, I would have legs in the air, flailing. That would have been a great experience. So the toes don't bother me. She a 10 out of 10. But I'm not gonna lie, this is like a trick question because you can't be a 10 out of 10 if your breath smell like draft coochie. I don't even know draft coochie smell like, but I'm gonna assume it's not good. Your breath shouldn't smell like that. It should smell like mint or something. I don't even think. Yeah, I put a ring on it. Nah, I'm lying. I ain't putting a ring on it. I'm sorry. She gotta go because I would go for the 7 out of 10 with the minty breath. With the minty breath and regular toes. So nah, I'm not putting a ring on that. I'm sorry, I'm shallow. I'm a little vain. My hair makes me vain. Shit, I think that's all the questions though.